Hi, I'm former Congressman and Lieutenant Colonel retired Alan Bernard West, originally from Atlanta, Georgia. I remember the first time that I put on a uniform was as a young sophomore in high school at Henry Grady there in Atlanta, and that started my career. You know, from high school junior ROTC to college ROTC, and then on 31st of July 1982, when I became a second lieutenant in the United States Army, all the way up to the 1st of August of 2004 when I finally retired. When I think about the current projects that we're involved in today, they once again lend toward what can I do to give back. You know, we have an Allen West Foundation and the Allen West Guardian Fund. And those two entities are really, you know, an example of who I am and what I represent, a black conservative, a minority conservative, also a military man. And then, of course, we have a book coming out this year, 2014, called Guardian of the Republic, that kind of tells my story. Growing up in the inner city of Atlanta, Georgia, same neighborhood as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., to today where I am. The significance of Black History Month, I tell you, is just immeasurable. When I look at who I am, it is all about Black history. When I think about the fact when I first put on my Army uniform, I go back and remember the 54th Massachusetts Regiment, because those were the first black soldiers that were able to wear the uniform of the United States of America. Now I think about all the black soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines that went on post that enabled me to be able to put on that uniform. I think about Henry O. Flipper, the first black graduate of West Point. I think about Dorian Miller at Pearl Harbor. I think about the 361st Infantry Regiment in World War I. I think about the Tuskegee Airmen. I think about my own dad serving in World War II and my brother serving in Vietnam. I think about the Montford Point Marines. When I think about the most poignant moment in Black history, it's very simple. My elementary school, Our Lady of Lourdes, was right across the street from Ebenezer Baptist Church. Every single day, I walked by Ebenezer Baptist Church. Every single day, I got to see the resting place of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And his impeccable words that he would hope for a country where young men and women would not be judged by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. That's the most poignant moment, poignant memory that I have when it talks about Black History Month. I was walking each and every day looking at Black history when I walked past Ebenezer. When I walked down Auburn Avenue, I saw Black history. And so that's why we have to have this month. That's why we need to have this reflection.